I just got to put in the work and actually buckle down. And
it's a lot of work.
Hey, somebody got to do it.
Someone got to do it.
It ain't nothing been done until it's been done.
Yeah, man.
So
that's the thing. It's impressive that you're able to do all that, because I'm with starting this podcast and everything, and like we're trying to we're also like reaching out and do that things too. I'm like, all right, I need to just like get on Facebook and Instagram more and post more myself, just as like trying to also be like a personality, you could say, even on there, right? Even though like the podcast is like a singular thing, it's like I'm an individual on the podcast, and I'm just like, and I'm so not technology inclined, social media inclined, so I'm just kind of like, okay, I need to make this post, like I'll post it now, and then it's like someone makes a comment on it, and I'm like, I should comment back, but now I'm like, okay, I gotta go. I'm doing this thing over here, right? And it's so hard for me sometimes. It is work. It is something that you have to train yourself to do, as far as keeping on that curriculum and actually using that as your job. Right, you have to like, all right, suck up and do it. You have to be there for it, right?
Have to. Man, that's just the only way that's gonna work. And so I gotta stay on my own ass about that, and not slack off. If nothing else, like even like dance stuff. Like I know I'm gonna be dancing. I can throw dance on TikTok. Yeah, I can throw. I can just. It's just making that choice to. I think it's that simple. Yeah, it's as simple as like. Say if we were just sitting here shooting the shit, right? Right. And then I had an idea, or I can go, I can record this and post this. It's actually making the decision to just do it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think that's what a lot of it is going to be. Just go ahead and making that decision to go, okay, all right, let me go ahead and do it. Whatever. I'll go ahead and do it. Like, yeah. And then I think after a while, it becomes habit. It becomes easy to just make that decision to go ahead and push through it.
That's exactly right. I think that's exactly it. It's like, it's about kicking yourself in the ass sometimes and saying like, nope, come on, bitch. Yeah. Get up and do it.
You get your fat ass up and do it. Right. And either that and or accountability. Like if I got like real friends or like people that I love and that I watch or whatever, and I'm not watching them to learn or take from them. I'm not around them to learn or take from them or just sort of have some sort of clout or whatever. But if I see my homeboy busting his ass, I'm like, okay, well, fuck, I can't slack off now. Like I gotta at least match that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I think having that circle around you. Like what's the quote? You are the average or the sum total of the people you hang around or something like that. Yeah. Or if you hang around 5 billionaires, you're gonna be the 5th one. Like something like just having those people around you, or at least in your gaze. Yeah. That you're like, okay, cool. You know what? Let me not slack off too. Like let me make sure I step my game up and at least keep up with that. And it ends up being this thing where y'all are feeding off each other. Well,
that's exactly getting back to community and everything too, right? It's like we are such communal beings, and like. I don't know.
You said communal, and I thought of a toilet. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
That too. I mean, like
Warren, we did share a communal toilet for a while.
We did indeed.
I gotta say, I think I resonate a lot with what you just said, man. Like I spent a lot of time in New York. I've lived in New York for 2 years, but being away from that circle that I'd been around in college with Warren and Spencer and the core ensemble and all these people that I was used to working around, and it was really tough for me to find my own flow after that, because my flow always involved like, oh, I'm going to bounce an idea off of Warren, or I'm going to bounce an idea off of Spencer, and then we're going to talk about it, and then like one of them might take that idea and do something with it, or all have a more like synchronized version, and then we also had that accountability aspect. We're like, oh, let's set a date when we're going to do the show, and now we have a date, and now we're doing this, and it was like, because we had 3 people all working, 3 or more. I mean, we had a bunch of folks, but like because we had that tight group all working towards one goal, it was so much easier. It felt like it was almost doing the work instead of like an option. It just felt automatic. It was like an automatic compulsion to do it, rather than like this like, oh, like if it's only for me and I'm only accountable to myself. I know that personally I have a lot of trouble getting disciplined. That's real. But if it's someone else, but if it's someone else, and I know that like it's not just my ass on the line, it's everyone, it's this project, it's everything. There's no question in my mind. Oh, should I, shouldn't I, or I could wait, I could put it off till tomorrow. It's like, no, like we're doing it. Like people are counting on you, and it's much harder, I'd say, to count on yourself. So yeah.
I agree.
I don't know. That's kind of what
I
I'm
agree
thinking.
completely. Like it's so much easier. Like right now, even this moment here, it's inspiring and helping me or whatever. Because like me and Warren talked about it actually on tour. Like me having this idea for a podcast. Actually, it's sort of similar to y'all's.
Oh, okay, great.
And the fact that I haven't even touched it, I haven't moved towards it at all. Like, granted, I could use the excuse of, okay, I've been working on TikTok, so on and so forth, or whatever.
Right.
But still, me having this idea and not even, making any progress towards it or not, doing anything. It's just like, okay, cool. Like, that's the thing of like me being by myself or only having myself to be accountable for, I guess. It's like, I can put it off. It'll happen eventually. This sort of weird thing or whatever.
Sometimes you need that person, Sometimes you need that person to be like, hey, I want to do this thing. I'm passionate about. Do this thing. Can you just call me every day and just say like, hey, what's your progress on that?
Yeah.
What are you doing here? All right. Did you do any work on it? Well, why not?
Yeah.
Why not do anything on it? Right? Like what's holding you back right now? Oh, there's
still a couple hours in the day.
Right, exactly. There's this and this I'm doing and all this. It's like, no, bitch, what?
Yeah,
like, go,
exactly.
Go and get that thing you said to me the other day.
You said
wanted
it was
that
happening.
thing.
You said it, yeah.